This week on the No More Late Fees podcast, Danielle and I are covering the classic 1995 movie Billy Madison. And we're excited to have my sister Heather join us this week.
Yay!
Welcome!
Yay! I'm so excited.
Heather joins us from the hot, hurricane-filled Florida.
Not far from you.
Not too far from my house. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. You know, I'm a huge fan. I've listened to every episode. I talk to Jackie all the time about all the fun that I have listening to you guys. So I'm really glad that I finally get to be part of it.
This month, our theme is back to school. And obviously, we're going to do Billy Madison in that theme when we do our episode. But for this fun trailer, we're going to kick it old school with a 90s nostalgia back to school supply, this or that. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Jackie's going to give you some choices and you're going to pick which one you like the most or liked.
I feel so much pressure.
There's no pressure, but I may have to elaborate on
you
some
know
of
what?
the things.
Sometimes my
brain
is new, like Danielle's. I need some context clues and pictures. It's good.
Okay. Scratch and sniff stickers or oily stickers?
Ooh. Scratch and sniff. But I also want to do an asterisk. I like the fuzzy stickers best. Those were number one, but scratch and sniff between your two.
But do you remember the oilies where it was like plastic and it was gel?
Yes. Yep,
and
I do remember.
They were like puffy.
Yes, and you could move the oils around.
Ooh, dude, I remember the sticker game in 5th grade, I think it was. We all had our sticker books and we would come and trade our favorite stickers with each other.
I was so jealous of the sticker collective and the cliques. I was not a part of that. Christine didn't believe in wasting money on stickers. So I was very jealous about that. That looked like a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, you just brought me down memory lane hardcore, Jack. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Lisa Frank or Sanrio?
100% Lisa Frank, but I don't even remember what Sanrio was a little cat, right?
Yeah.
Well, so
Hello
it was
Kitty and
it was like Pachaco, Kuropi.
Yeah.
All
I remember all that now. Yeah, but Lisa Frank a million times.
Okay. A trapper keeper or a 5-star first gear?
Ooh.
Trapper keeper.
I got the five. What is it?
5-star first gear.
5-star first gear because I don't think I had. I don't know. I think I had one trapper keeper, but I had a lot of the other stuff.
Pastel gel pens or neon gel pens?
I don't know that I remember the gel pen game much, but I just in the color scheme, I like pastels better than neons.
Mr. Sketch scented markers or Crayola crayons, the 64-pack with the sharpener?
Oh, the sharpener box. So much function. Yeah.
And all the colors.
And all of the colors. And I'm was OCD even back then, and I had to keep everything in the same order and the same color families. If it got mixed up, I would lay awake at night.
The stacking pencils or the mechanical pencils? You know, the stacking pencils where you pulled it out of the bottom and shoved it in the top?
I'm going to go with that just for the nostalgia of it, but those were so useless. They were
really
and then you would lose one stack in the bunch and they weren't useful anymore. You couldn't write with them anymore. What a mess.
Yeah. They were pretty though. I like those.
Yeah.
And the last one, the Pilot thin-tipped pens or the all-in-one multicolor click pen?
Oh, the click pens. I like those. They're nice and thick all the time. They're like big, thick pens.
Yes.
Before we get into the Adam Sandler challenge, I definitely have to bring up our mutual love for Swiss rolls.
Oh, yeah. Little Debbie.
I feel like those were the best lunches. I knew I was going to have that as a snack. I was excited almost as much as Adam Sandler is about his snack packs in this movie.
Ooh, you still have a click pen.
I have a click pen. I had to look through my work bag. Yeah. It's kitties, Lisa Frank style, kitties and dogs. This might be like kind of a Lisa Frank throwback. Anyway, yes, it says Lisa Frank on the bottom of it. Holy Toledo. I want to go back to the Swiss cake rolls and lunch, by the way, though, because I had the same lunch for like, I don't know, all of my years, all of my Madison journey through childhood school. And it was the great challenge of my life to not let the Swiss cake roll get smashed up against the soda, the Pepsi in my bag and get all smushed. Keeping that Swiss cake roll in its original form was the challenge of the century. And I would get so excited when it wasn't smushed.
I feel you on that, but I brown bagged it after a certain point, like having the lunch bag or whatever, I got made fun of. So I eventually switched from my New Kids on the Block lunchbox to don't laugh at me. I was cool. They just didn't understand. And I had the paper bag, so I had to stack. So I would put like the drink or the heaviest thing at the bottom, and then the Swiss roll would be like right at the top, and I had to be real careful. And I put it in my JanSport and
on the top, right? On the very top, yeah.
And to zip that bad boy up and pray to Jesus when I was riding my bike, a bitch wouldn't fall, because that happened.
I totally get you. I know that thought process. These are the things that caused adult anxiety. Thinking back to us fretting through all of our classes, is are they going to be smushed for lunch? What is my eating experience going to be?
Oh man.
So we were tasked with ranking all of the Adam Sandler movies in preference
from the years 95 to 2005. So don't start adding us on social saying, what about this one and this one and that one? 1995 to 2005. Don't kill us, please.
That's a good clarification. Mom was asking about that. She's like, but what about Grown Ups? I just watched Grown Ups. I like that movie.
So Heather, take it away.
All right. So I had a hard time with this a little bit because the majority of Adam Sandler movies I know and love and cherish, because I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, but there were a handful that I know I've watched but remembered less, and then two that I just didn't know or didn't pay any attention to. So first one, obviously, it's why I'm here today. It's Billy Madison. It's a part of my childhood. It's a part adolescence. It's a part. I have so many memories about Billy Madison, and even just watching it for this movie or for this podcast, I cracked my ass off. Like, it was so freaking funny. So Billy Madison's number one for me. 50 First Dates was second. Anytime I see that movie on, I will watch it. I've probably seen it maybe the most out of all of, except for Billy Madison, out of all these movies. Drew Barrymore and him have just such great chemistry. It's such a feel-good movie. Plus, he is a zookeeper or a animal keeper at a sea aquarium or something, and that's just dreams. So having the animal aspect of it made me really happy too. Wedding Singer, again, we have Drew and Adam. Just, I don't know, their chemistry is great on screen, and so many quotables from Wedding Singer. It's another one I'll always watch when it's on TV. Big Daddy, Scuba Steve. So I feel like Adam Sandler movies just always come with a ton of quotables. You walk away from watching his movies, feeling like you laughed a lot, having a lot of fun, and then, years down the line, you're still quoting those movies. So Big Daddy's in there. Happy Gilmore, it was kind of hard, like this middle range here. It was a little hard to figure out exactly where I wanted to place things, because Happy Gilmore, when I think about Happy Gilmore, I don't place it in my mind as one of my favorite movies of his, but when I watch it, I'm always like, I love this movie. It's kind of a weird one that sits for me. So that's why it's a little bit in the mid range of the movies. Bulletproof, Jack. One of the reasons I like Bulletproof the most is because it reminds me of watching it with you. So like, I don't remember that movie, the whole storyline as much, but I just remember watching it with you a lot. So it holds a special place in my heart. And I always remember the quote from that is, "Your God scares me." Spanglish is like a sleeper movie of his.
Spanglish isn't. Sorry,
go ahead.
We don't have Spanglish on here, Danielle.
Oh, poo.
I had Spanglish I thought I put it in the notes the things.
It was in the list you sent me, Jack.
It was, but the picture wasn't there, and I just rearranged the pictures.
Oh,
So should I not elaborate on Spanglish?
No,
you
you can
can.
do Spanglish, and
She'll
we'll just
fix
insert
it.
ours
and fix the visual.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, Spanglish, it was a total sleeper movie. Like I didn't expect to like it, but I really, really like that movie. It's a divergence a little bit from the majority of his kind of slapstick comedy movies, a little bit more serious, a lot more serious actually, but it's really good. And it has his daughter in it, which is really cute. Next one, The Longest Yard. I honestly don't actually remember a ton of this movie, but I did remember liking a lot when I watched it, or not a lot, it's at the end of my list, but enjoying it well enough watching it. And then The Waterboy. It's a kind of like a necessary evil when you're talking about Adam Sandler movies. I don't dislike it by any means, but it's one of those, the opposite of Happy Gilmore, where when I think about it, I'm like, oh, it's funny. I could like that. And then when I start watching it, I'm like, ugh, this is kind of painful to get through.
Yeah.
And then, so that was the grouping of the movies that I remember really well of Adam Sandler's. And then the four that were kind of, I know I've seen, and they're a little bit muddy in my mind, were Anger Management, and this is kind of the order I put them in: Anger Management, Punch Drunk Love, Mr. Deeds, and 8 Crazy Nights. Mom, when I was telling her about this, Mom was reminded me of the scene in Mr. Deeds where the butler, who's from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, stabs the fire poker in his foot. And I was like, okay, I remember that movie a little bit more now. And then the two that I just couldn't comment on were The Animal and Little Nicky. The only thing I know about either one of those is Little Nicky was terrible, and I never, ever, ever wanted to watch it from what I remember thinking of it. So that's my Adam Sandler rundown.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will go next. We had some similarities. Okay, so my favorite, Avi, Billy Madison. We tried to play that TikTok challenge where we say a quote, we record ourselves saying a quote, and then tell the person the movie, and they try and match our quote. And we ended up doing the shampoo swan scene, but Heather did the first half and I did the second half. So we did the entire scene when we put them together. So yes, we watched it a ton. It was our favorite. It got to a point where Dad wouldn't let me rent it anymore, because it was like every time we went to Blockbuster, I was like, Billy Madison. He's like, no, I'm not paying for this movie yet. Like, get something else. And so eventually we got it on VHS so that we could watch it at free will.
Yeah.
Why did
Watching
it
it
bother
back,
him to re-get it? It was like, he didn't have to watch it, did he?
No, but he was like, the point of going to the video stores to like watch something new, and all we wanted to do was watch Billy Madison.
And even rewatching it for the show here, I could recite the whole movie. It's unreal how well. It's one of the few movies I know that well. Maybe Grease is behind that. Only a few.
It's so good. Okay, so second, I have 50 First Dates. Same. It's like one of my movies that I'll put on if I'm sick and just need something on in the background. I love it so much. Just the whole thing is just top notch from beginning to end. Big Daddy, lots of quotes. My first introduction really to Leslie Mann, who I love. Happy Gilmore is 4. Bulletproof is 5. And same, I remember we loved the shit out of that movie, and I really don't remember any details except for he tries to pretend that Adam Sandler is mentally handicapped and they're taking him to Disneyland. Like, that's the scene that stands out in my memory. Longest Yard, I remember enjoying it. It's just not something that we really watched a ton. The Waterboy, same. And then 8 Crazy Nights, same. I remember watching it and enjoying it. It was just not in my heavy rotation. Mr. Deeds, you underestimate the sneakiness. I really love that line from it. Wedding Singer, I'm not a fan of.
I don't know why. It's so good. I
really don't enjoy
that
it.
Blows my mind.
And I love Drew Barrymore and I love Adam Sandler. It's just, I don't.
Julia Gulia, come on, man.
Little Nicky is down there, and then same Heather. I remember watching it once and being like, I can't, which is going to be upsetting to Amber because she loves that movie, and I've never told her that.
Is this going to be grounds for divorce between
Jackie
you two?
does not. Maybe. And then the 3, Punch Drunk Love, Anger Management, and The Animal. I may have seen them just because I worked at Blockbuster and I watched everything, but I remember literally nothing about them.
Why did we put The Animal on here? Like, is he in it that much?
Yes. So the criteria was he had to have an actual credited role. So a lot of his other movies where he just pops up in, it's just cameos or unaccredited.
Gotcha.
And it had to be because he has a bunch of shorts too. So these were like actual theatrical movies. Oh, and Spanglish would be down with like Anger Management and The Animal. I just don't remember much of it.
Okay. When I tell you this was hard, it was hard because none of these are my favorite movies. I can say that if I had a huge tie of nostalgia to any of these movies, it would be The Wedding Singer, 51st Dates, Waterboy, and Billy Madison. I just remember that they were the ones I probably watched the most. Probably dating some boy that loved it. But my number one,
hanging out at our house.
Yeah, that or married to this one over here. Yeah. The Wedding Singer is my number one. The soundtrack I listened to my entire high school career. That was one of my favorites because I was very into the 80s and the 70s in high school. I think a lot of people were. Number 2, 51st Dates. Just thought it was it's going to be interesting to rewatch and redo that movie. The Waterboy, that movie, I remember it cracking me up quite a bit. So that's my number 3. Anger Management, I really like that one too. And I remember liking The Longest Yard. I know it's a remake, but the aha moment that I had when I was doing this and realizing that out of all the Adam Sandler movies, this is the one with the most Black people in it, and it's a prison movie. Big Daddy, then Billy Madison, out of pure nostalgia. Bulletproof, which I remember Jackie's the one who introduced me to that one too, even though I love Damon Wayans, but that was definitely the first time I saw it. Mr. Deeds, Left No Mark, Happy Gilmore. I really hate that movie. Punch Drunk Love, I just don't remember it as much. I know I saw it. And Little Nicky is the worst. Spanglish is low-key racist, so I don't like that one. The Animal I didn't see, and I didn't watch 8 Crazy Nights. The end. And if anybody's got something to say to me on the internet, judge your mama, because I don't care.
But if you'd like to share your rankings with us, we'd love to hear or comment on our post.
We'll put the list out on social so that you get a chance to rank your favorite Adam Sandler movies from this time period. But I just didn't realize how prolific he was and continues to be in this time period and even now.
I guess there were 2 camps. There was an Adam Sandler camp or not. He's very polarizing.
I remember very much loving Adam Sandler a lot in high school, but I also realized a part of me must have been in the sunken place in high school because as I, had a very Black experience at college and started to re-educate my mind, I look at things with a totally different lens and I'm like, oh, this is bad. What were we doing? And he like one of the things he started off was the Cosby Show.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played one of Theo's friends. And so I'm like, really, Adam? He eventually gets Chris Rock. Bulletproof wasn't really his doing. That was when he was trying. It wasn't an Adam Sandler movie. Like
it was a Damon Wayans. Musical. Yeah.
There's an article that goes in real deep about how he pretty much uses Rob Schneider to fill any kind of diverse roles that he needs. And
Yep.
I mean, every role. He's played a Mexican, he's played Asian. I know, I'm sorry, Jackie. I know you love him very much. And I think he's grown and matured a whole bunch over the years.
Right.
And I think he's a nice person. I do think he's a genuinely nice person. And he pulls up the people that are in his circle. I just think because he has a production company, because he's making all these movies, he has so much more influence and could do better.
Yeah.
Yep.
So sorry for the damper. But
That's okay.
yeah.
Everyone can learn and grow.
Yeah. I still shit, he's had how many Netflix movies? I've actually watched some of them. It's ridiculous. Why? I say to myself, who's giving him money for this? Who's watching this? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'll watch that Missy movie. So I'm part of the problem. Anywho. Thanks again for doing the Adam Sandler challenge, Heather. I know it was some hard choices there, but you did great. If you enjoyed our Adam Sandler challenge, we're going to post up the list of movies if you want to try it at home, or tweet at us, post it on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Stay tuned for our Billy Madison episode with Heather this week. And as always, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at No More Late Fees.
And as always, be kind and rewind.